Okay, Pit of Doom. This is the first PC exclusive feature and it unlocks gems. Now here's the thing. I love as a designer the concept of gems. The gems on the PC are very, very different to gems on mobile. Gems on the PC allow you to use your skill to find and collect and hoard gems, and then using those gems on different areas of the game. If you want things to go faster, if you want a building to go faster, you can do that. If you want to give your followers gifts, you can do that. If you want to go through Voyages quick with more followers, you can do that. Gems really allow you to use your impatience or your curiosity to mod the game. They're not something to be frightened about. Now you'll notice on the PC as well, there's no way of buying gems with money. We don't want you to buy with money. You've already spent your money on this game. We want to use your skill as a gamer to collect as many gems as possible. Now, there's two approaches to gems. The first approach is a turtle approach. I am a turtle. I like hoarding stuff and feeling rich. So collecting as many gems as you can, but don't spend them unless you feel you absolutely have to. The second approach is the spendthrift approach, and that means as soon as you get a gem, you spend it. Your on average, you'll probably only have 4 or 5 gems at any one time, where the turtle will have up to 100 gems. Don't be frightened of these. These are exciting gameplay features. They've been balanced. This is balanced for you. I would warn you though, if you overspend at the start, you might live to regret it. You're going to get through the game faster than the turtle, but you're going to come to a point where you just wish you had more of those gems. There's always gems to find. There's 3 ways of getting gems. The first way is the Pit of Doom. Again, if you're a vengeful god, just sacrifice your followers. They'll go into the Pit of Doom and you'll get one, occasionally more than one, a gem. Just try different followers going into the Pit of Doom. There may be different results. That will give you a gem. But notice that your followers will become very unhappy. That doesn't seem to have an effect now, but it will later on. The second way is to do Voyages. We're going to have Voyages later on. These are directly related to your skill. At protecting your followers in a different minigame. And the third way is treasure hunting. You can go around and find chests which have gems hidden in them. Any or all of these ways are valid ways of getting gems.
Complete them. Build them. Chest 'em. Chest 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em.
Okay, you've just unlocked the Living Society card. This is an example of, do you waste your stickers on this? Do you, as a god, care about your followers being happy or being friends? Now, we are going to be introducing a lot about happiness. You'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a happiness bar. You may think, well, who cares? I don't really care about your happiness. Happiness is going to become very important later on. We'll talk about it when we come to it. But you know, I've played this game without unlocking the Living Society, and okay, my followers are a little bit unhappy, but who cares less? Maybe you don't want to waste those stickers at the moment. Next is the Temple of Doom. This is the first PC exclusive feature that we have, and we'll be talking about that. It's a really exciting feature.
Build 'em. Build 'em.
Complete them.
Complete them.
Build them.
Build them.
Complete them. Build 'em. Build 'em.
The leash, at last. For me, this is where the game really starts to be a bit more strategic. Deciding where your followers go, what they build, deciding whether or not you want to leash your followers to the pit of doom and get those lovely gems from sacrificing their lives. This is where it starts. Now, there's lots of different ways to use the leash. The first is to just tap and hold on a single follower and then direct them to where you want them to go. This can be to shrines of expansions that you've unlocked. This can be to repair different buildings. This can be to build things. This can be to take them and see what they will do. If you take a follower next to someone who's dead, you'll notice that they'll react differently. This is a way, we think, of you breaking their free will. It's fine to use the leash as much as you want. Later on, in a subsequent update, we're tracking the amount of time that you take the free will away from your followers. So there is going to be a consequence to what I call over-leashing. But at the moment, feel free to do whatever you want with your followers.
This is my favourite thing to do, actually, when you just get, you save up your belief and you get about 15 people and lead them to a massive area of land that you've prepared, and then just leash and let them all go to it and just start a massive building project. This is also the way that you get people to the pit of doom, just in case you're wondering. And this was a replacement for the totem that we originally had, which was a lot harder to balance and a little bit more fiddly, and this was our more tactile way of giving this mechanic.
Yeah, and it does feel really nice to have that tactile feedback on your followers, to actually pick a follower up and decide exactly where they will go. Again, this is another thing I love about our approach is you may never use the leash. You can just sprog. It's called sprogging. If you tap on a follower pip above a house, you don't have to bother about it, but it does allow you for deeper strategies, really planning out your world. Sculpting an area that's up high, for example, will give you more belief when they generate belief, but you'll need to get your people there, and using the leash to do that is a fantastic way.
Mm-hmm. You can also use this mechanic on trees or rocks to destroy trees or rocks. The same with collecting belief. So clicking and holding on any object in the world and dragging will usually give the same result.
Build 'em.
Build 'em.
Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em.
Build 'em. Complete 'em.
Complete 'em.
Bigger abodes. Now, this has been quite a little. You've had quite a lot of waiting around, haven't you, to get this card? You have to get your population up to about 60. Don't. This is why, if you find yourself waiting too much, spend those gems to speed up those house buildings. I would say to you, is sand is great to expand up your population. If you sculpt on sand, remember it's free. You can always sprog people for absolutely free, for no belief whatsoever. But, you know, a lot of little abodes on sand, it's not really, you're not really investing long term. It's better to get those abodes on grass. So I would focus on getting that first area just sculpted out and get to those bigger abodes because they're much more efficient generating belief. The followers like living in bigger abodes. They like advancing through those abodes.
Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em.
Complete 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em.
Build 'em. Build 'em. Complete 'em. Build 'em.
Okay, you've reached Voyages. This is a completely separated mini game. Now, the point is, when you're doing a voyage, remember your homeworld is carrying on playing. So you know it's a great thing to do if you're waiting around for your followers to build things. After you've done this introductory voyage, you're going to have lots of voyages to choose from, and each one of those voyages can give you rewards for completing a land, like extra gems, more belief, more stickers, and later on some of the more resources. Also, as you do each of those lands, some of those lands we've hidden chests in, so there's some really nice bonuses to find in there. Generally speaking, when you complete a voyage, there's a big reward at the end, so it's well worth spending your time. Big tip here: make sure when you go off and do your voyage, you've set your world up so there's lots of building going on. So when you've completed a voyage, you can come back and everything is all going to be set in place and the things being built. This is the whole ethos of the game. This is not a game that is you just do one thing at a time. There's lots of things that you can do at a time. You should not be waiting around, especially on the on this build. You should never be waiting around. There's always things for you to do.
Complete 'em. Build 'em.
'em. Build 'em. Build 'em. Build 'em.
Complete them. Complete them.
Unlock this card. It's incredibly valuable. Those rocks that are getting in the way, they really can be a great source of belief. Also, if you're finding yourself waiting around, use the leash loads. Almost every, at this stage of the game, almost every follower in your world should be building something. So leash to a spare plot, sprog a spare plot, and you'll be speeding through this section. We really, in design terms, I really want you to, the reason why we've slightly paused the game here, I really want you to get used to leashing. I want you to get used to this way of gameplay. If something is taking a long time, focus on something else. If building is taking a long time, focus on picking up rocks now that they're worth 10 times their belief when you unlock this card. If you're finding that you've run out of rocks, focus on treasure hunting. If you're finding that you're running out of treasure, you can start doing voyages if you've unlocked that. Don't forget, if you haven't built the dock at the moment, leash more people to it. Speed it up with gems, because those voyages are a brilliant way of doing something while your little little followers get on with building the world. Another new thing on the PC is there's another race of people on this land. They're called Astari. They're cute, they're small, and they love to party. And at this stage of the game, they don't seem any threat at all. They will sit on mountaintops and taunt your followers and distract them from the tasks they're doing. All you have to do to get rid of them at this stage is just sculpt near them. That'll scare them away. And you want to do that because otherwise they're going to distract their followers. I must warn you, though, they are going to become increasingly a challenge for you to deal with. Later on in the game, you're going to be using god powers on them. Go and visit their settlement. If you want to do that now, you can hunt around the landscape, or you can wait until further things are unlocked. This is going to be a real challenge for you. It's going to be a real challenge on your happiness. It's going to be a real challenge for your belief, and it's a completely new feature.
Build 'em.